Hello everyone, Beard Reads Books here, and welcome to your Wednesday film review video. And in this video I'm going to be reviewing Kaz. It came out in '69, a year after the book that it's based on came out. And it's about a young lad, Billy Casper, who lives with his single mum and half-brother. Billy, he's got this kestrel that he's training. It's not a pet kestrel. It's still a not a tame one. It's still wild, but he's managing to train it and all the rest. And it's basically a day in the life of the character Billy. So he's sort of shown him as he goes through a day at school and all the rest. And he seems to be a lad who always gets into trouble with the teachers. He's a bit of an argumentative, tempestuous relationship with his older half brother. And that Billy, he comes across as a bit of a dolly daydreamer, head in the clouds. There's only two things that he seems to be focused on. One thing he's pretty focused on is the fact he doesn't want to go down the pits, and he lives in the town where the pits are pretty much the only job opportunities there are. So there's not much other job opportunities around. And the other thing he's focused on is the kestrel that he's training up. So that's a real passion of his and a real interest. And now, one thing I liked about the film is it was a real good snapshot of northern life back in the '60s, late '60s. And I mean, the school life that Billy Casper went through, you wouldn't get that kind of school life nowadays. For example, he got into trouble and along with some other kids, and got caned by the teacher, by the headmaster. You don't get caning nowadays at schools. If that happened nowadays, if the headmaster caned some kids, there would be absolute uproar nowadays. But that was pretty much the way it was back then, So kids got into trouble, they got the cane. So yeah, so like I said, it's an interesting little snapshot on what the school life was like back in the late '60s. And it was quite interesting to just see the way of life in general back then. I mean, I know it's a film, so how much of it isn't 100% accurate portrayal, not too sure, but as accurate as it is a portrayal, it's a good little snapshot. And it's one of those films, it's like the book, it's not exactly action packed. It's a bit of a plodder of a film, but it really kept me interested. Yeah, it really grabbed my attention, and I was just thoroughly enjoyed watching it. And it's probably a bit of a Sunday afternoon film, wet weather film, the kind of film you stick on when there's not much else to do, when it's crappy weather and all that. But it is a good film. It's a good little film. I mean, all the characters have got northern accents, so I mean, I didn't have much problem following the accents, but some people might. But no, it's definitely a good little film, and yeah, a bit of a sad ending because, I mean, a bit like the book, it had a sad ending. I'm not going to say too much, just in case you haven't seen the film. Don't want to spoil it, but yeah, not exactly an upbeat ending. Bit of a sad one. So just be aware of that. So if you don't like sad endings, this might not be the best film for you. But no, it was a good little film. A good hour and a half or so. I mean, how long is it? I can't remember how long it was now. hour and 46 minutes there, so best part of 2 hours. So a good couple of hours worth of sort of film viewing. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review, and look forward to seeing you in next Wednesday's film review video. And in the meantime, happy watching.